This is an audio of full disclosure of someone telling my situation. Have you ever come across a situation where you either were in a group or you became privy to a discussion or a conversation with a person who literally was involved in a situation that you were involved in or spoke words that you had spoken? And the first thing that you thought was, oh my God, they're telling my story. Oh my God, they went through what I went through. And it was a huge epiphany. And you felt immediately like a breath of fresh air just went through your brain. You felt so good afterwards because at that time you realized that you weren't the only person in the world who felt this way for a long period of time. This is a little bit of story time, people. And I'm telling this not because I want to get sympathy from you guys or anything like that. I just want to share what past energy can do to a person and how you can release it. I'm in a better place now. I want to tell you about a conversation that I had with a person. And it was about one situation, then it led to another. And this person mentioned a fractured relationship that they had with family because they were an outcast. They were just a little bit different than everybody else. And because of false witness, because of misunderstanding, they never quite completely fit in, can relate. And this person reacted negatively because of it, because they didn't fit in. And, time went on, they learned their lesson, blah, blah, blah. They're living in a more positive space. And they went to a family reunion recently. And someone had said something to that person that rubbed them the wrong way, and they spoke up for themselves. And they, like me, in their previous energy, never did speak up for themselves, afraid of people. And when they spoke up for themselves, it kind of shocked the other person. So the other person decided that they were going to verbally shut them down by trying to blow off what they said. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. And that person very politely went back to them and they pointed at them and said, you know what, people? This is why I don't talk to the members of this family. Comments like that. See, a lot of you complain about why I don't communicate with you. You complain about why I don't talk to anybody. And when I do open my mouth, I get verbally shut down. Why in the hell should I open my mouth in the first place if you're not going to listen to what I have to say? For years, I have been wanting to be heard, to be listened to be paid attention to like a decent human being. Yet you motherfuckers have refused to give me that respect. So I've decided to go on my own, get my own group of people who respect me as a human being and listen to what I have to say. And you wonder why I do not communicate with you? I am not going to spend my life communicating or trying to communicate with people who do not give me the simple respect of listening and acknowledging what I have to say. And every time I open my mouth, disrespecting what I have to say. This is why I do not communicate with you people. And she very politely got up, thanked the hostess for inviting her, but she had to leave. And she left. Now, she did make it very clear that while she was leaving, a couple of people called out her name. She kept on walking. She got in the car. A couple of people came towards the car. She very politely left. She did not turn around to look. She did not hesitate. She very politely got in her car. She left. Her phone rang. She put it on silent. She kept going. She got back to her hotel room. She checked out the next day as scheduled. She returned no calls. She returned no texts. She totally ignored everyone. And she left it as that. I know that feeling, people. Now, I never went to a family reunion or an event and spoke up that way, but those feelings were deep inside of me. I know that feeling. Plenty of times in conversation, I would have people turn around and ask me something in my family. And then the minute that I give an answer, because it's not the answer that they like, they want to turn around and shut down what I have to say or discredit what I have to say. So after a while, I kind of get to the point where, like, what's the use of me even saying anything? I know that feeling, people. I know that feeling. So if you're one of these types of people, don't align yourself with this type of energy. It's an energy of confusion. It's an energy of disrespect. And don't walk around angry at these people, because a lot of them are programmed to think that people should act and behave a certain way because they were probably taught to act and behave a certain way. And some of them are probably blind as to how they're behaving. They're thinking that you should fit into a certain mold because that's the way they were taught, because the people, that's the way that taught them, that's the way they were taught. But you don't have time to worry about that. You're different, so what? As long as you're not harming anybody or doing anything to destroy what the Creator has created, you have a different purpose, so what? There are some people in this world that they are just programmed to attack what they do not understand. Instead of trying to learn about it, they attack it, they criticize it, they ostracize it, they lie about it, instead of trying to embrace it and accept that it could be a blessing, an asset. They don't look at it that way. And unfortunately, some religions consider it as a demonic force. Yeah, because you don't fit into the mold. Yeah, I went there. You are uniquely you for a reason, for a purpose. Embrace that energy. So don't feel bad about that. There are over 7 billion people on this earth. Someone is going to listen to your message. Someone's going to receive your gift. Your tribe is out there. Someone has a tribe. Every person has a tribe. Every person has a family. It may not be your blood family. It could be your spiritual family. Your message is not given to you for no reason. Your purpose is not given to you for no reason. And it needs to be fulfilled. So don't let it eat you up inside because your sister or your brother or your cousin or your auntie or your mother or your father or whoever it is doesn't understand or doesn't listen to what you have to say. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as it's for the greater good and it's a gift to mankind, go ahead and fulfill your purpose. Move on. And the funny part about it is later on, they're going to open their eyes and they're going to see what it is. And they're either going to feel ashamed or fake the front and act like they knew that you had it in you all the time or whatever the case may be. But they're going to feel deep down that they were wrong. They're going to realize that. But see, by that time, you're going to be so busy trying to help so many people. And you're going to be so wrapped up in your purpose, and you're going to be relishing in the fruits of what the Creator is being blessed you with the abundance and with the messages and with more gifts and with more ways of giving to people, that you're really not going to eat. You're going to care even less about the presence or even the opinions of these people. You're probably not going to even have time for these people. Don't let their negativity and their lack of understanding run space in your head, because it's going to interfere with the energy that is given to you so you can fulfill your purpose. But I just wanted to share this message with you because I feel that there's somebody out there right now who's feeling misunderstood by family, and they feel worthless right now. Don't feel worthless. That's a bad place to be. Everyone is here for a reason. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Peace.